Soon, the State Department will release another 4,000 pages of emails from Hillary Clinton's time as Secretary of State. Now, the controversy may be threatening her presidential campaign. In a poll, 57% of those questioned believe she's not honest nor trustworthy. We also learned this week that the State Department is struggling to get hold of emails from some of the top aides, including Cheryl Mills, Jake Sullivan, and Huma Abedin. They were asked this spring to turn over any work emails from their private accounts.
Why has it been so difficult for your inner circle to turn over their emails in a timely fashion?
I think we have been proceeding in a timely fashion, and indeed, the vast majority of the emails that I turned over and that are being turned over by others were already in the State Department system.
Nancy Cordes joins us now. And Nancy, there's new fallout between Hillary Clinton's campaign and the New York Times, which was really rough on all of these emails.
That's right. This has to do with an article that the New York Times published last Friday that really set the political world on fire, saying that Clinton herself was facing a criminal investigation by the Department of Justice over her email arrangement. It turned out that she was not under a criminal investigation, that there was merely an inquiry into how the State Department was handling her emails. But the Clinton campaign says that the New York Times was too slow to walk back its article. Here's the letter from Jennifer Palmieri, who's the communications director for the Clinton campaign, saying, "I feel obliged to put into context just how egregious an error this story was. Literally hundreds of outlets followed your story, creating a firestorm that had a deep impact that cannot be unwound."
What kind of a relationship does Clinton and her campaign have with reporters at this point?
You know, it depends on what kind of story you're talking about. They certainly don't love getting questions about Clinton's emails. They feel that it's distracting from the message that she's trying to get across on the campaign trail. But they argue in the letter that they have been responsive to media outlets that ask about this issue, and that the New York Times simply didn't give them enough time to figure out what this was all about. They say that they said right away, that doesn't sound right. If there was a criminal investigation, we would know about it. Let us look into this. But they say that the New York Times went with the story just a short time later, and they didn't have time to knock it down more thoroughly before it was published.
Nancy, thank you so much for keeping us up to date.
Sure thing.